Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to yet another time travel tennis tournament. We're doing it on a Thursday, alliteration, bitches. So we are at the Grand Ladies Tour in Salt Lake City. The ladies from 1 to 8, three of them fell yesterday, around 32. The 3 seed Mo Connolly losing to Cena Garrison, the 6 seed Lindsay Davenport losing to Maddie Keys, and the 2 seed Susan Lang Long lost to Martina Hingis. That third set tiebreak 13-11. So the Sweet 16, you have 5 seeds and you have 3 unseeded players. By proxy, we always do the unseeded matchups first, off screen. And the first one sees Cena Garrison, big win over her idol, Fina Gibson, in 3 sets. So Cena Garrison's in the quarterfinals. Cena Garrison, known for being in the 1990 Wimbledon final against Martina Navratilova, becoming the second African American woman to be in a Wimbledon final. The first was Venus Gibson, who won in 55 and 56. The second all unseeded matchup is Hingis beating Kineen. So Martina Hingis, who says, I should have been top 8. Well, Hingis looks good against Kineen. And Maddie Keys will move on to the quarterfinal. She beats Kathy Jordan. So Maddie Keys is in the quarter. So we are going to do Billie Jean King first. The 8th seed against Louise Brawl. Both these ladies have a win against each other, so it's kind of a rubber match. Billie Jean King does have a title under her. Thanks, Brawl has not. Brawl went to the quarters in Orlando, losing to Tracy Austin. And that quarterfinals in LA, losing to Stiff Court. Shocked everyone by getting to the final at the 20 seed. She beat 3 top 10 seeds, Mallory Groff and Smith Court, alongside Oscar DuPont, but lost to Billie Jean. That's the one match that she lost to Billie Jean King, and that was Houston when Houston won the final, and Billie Jean got the week off. Long Island, she lost to Sanchez Vicario. She did well at the U.S. Open at number 17. She beat Whittingstall, Venus, and Maliva before Wills Moody ruined her. And she beat Mary Jo Fernandez yesterday. Billie Jean King won and 1 against Brawl. The loss to Brawl was in Orlando, week 2. Billie Jean, quarters in Switzerland, was in a Halep. And then her second quarterfinal was her first final and victory. She beat Celis, Sanchez, Vicario, Pliskova, Bueno, and Brawl. U.S. Open, she got to the round of 16. She beat Mertens and Turner Brown as a 15 seed, but Chris Evert fucked her over. And Erling Hard lost to King. Here we go.
Quiet, please. King to serve.
Billie
First
Jean
game.
is not my lover,
Play.
but she'll win this match.
15 love.
Serve 1-7, and that's 0-2. So 175. Respect it. Play the first point. She gotta be careful. And she wins.
Cheers.
Billie Jean had those set 1.
Advantage. Brough. Game. Brough. 5 games all. First set.
Tough to pick. Tough to pick. Of course, the week after the U.S. Open, they're on hard courts.
$15 love. Out.
Oh, gotta be closer. Nice winner. 7-4.
Game and first set. Brough. 7 games to 6.
So Billie Jean's in trouble. She's down by a set. Just be careful.
Game, set, and match. Brough. 2 sets to love. 7-6.
So Brawl.
6-1.
Well, I call her Brawl. She beats Billie Jean. She wins, and she will face Cena Garrison. So we will see an unseeded player in the semifinals, either Garrison or Brawl. That will be interesting. In the meantime, our next match is Helen Wills Moody, the 5 seed, taking on Mola Mallory, who has done well. Yeah, Mallory's actually ranked number 5 in the world, and yet she doesn't have a thing. I think the organizers know how about she has faltered at major events trying to win at one. Wills Moody is the 8 seed in the tour, and she gets a 5 seed. Yeah, they kind of didn't think Mallory deserved it. They have not faced each other, which was shocking. Semifinals in Hilton Head losing to Steffi. Semis in San Diego losing to Martina. Lost the semis and quarterfinals. Semis in Eastbourne losing to Langlong. Got to the quarters at Wimbledon. Losing the Chambers, the hometown favorite. Quarters in Indy. Semis in Los Angeles losing to Navratilova. Got to the finals in T-Dot. Beating Halabugu, Kathy Jordan, and Henin, but lost to Davenport. She lost to Sharapova at U.S. Open. I think they pretty much think that she was not prepared for prime time. She beat Serena, though. Wills Moody, the 8th seed. Semis in Palm Beach losing to Everett. A couple of quarterfinals here and there. Lots of quarterfinals. She got to her second semifinals in the tour last week at the U.S. Open. She beat Sukova, Kvitova, Sanchez, Vicario, Bra, and Osaka, but lost to Chris Everett in the final. She beat Osmer Dupont to move on.
Quiet, please. Mallory to serve.
Some say
First
Mallory
game.
would be better
Play.
off without a seed because it helps her out. It makes her more calm.
15 love.
It's not.
Out.
It's not like, oh, they're going to beg not to have a seed.
Game and first set.
Mallory,
6
No.
games to 3.
Like, it's not like, oh, well, Mallory underperformed, so no seed. Maybe she'll win a tournament. No, it's like,
Out.
you know, this is an American tournament, and Mallory has not put up the points.
Deuce.
Mallory had the set match point on the racket, and she missed. She's got match point
Advantage.
again.
Mallory.
And she makes it. Clean. Ooh, tricky shot. On the line.
Out.
Out.
Game, set, and
Mallory
match.
wins.
Mallory.
So Mola moves
2
on
sets
to
to
the
love.
quarterfinals in Utah.
6-3. 6-4.
Right, these two have never faced each other. So Mallory with the win. She will wait a little bit of time. Steffi Graf, the 4 seed, is next. She'll face Venus Williams, who's 2 matches below 500. Venus, -2, -3. Quarters in Italy losing to Everett. Quarters in Birmingham losing to Conchita. Quarters in Eastbourne losing to Chambers. Quarters in Austria losing to Sharapova. She did beat Ivanovic in the round of 64 in New York, but lost to Brawl, and then beat Henin to get here. She hasn't had much luck. Steffi has 2 titles to her credit. She did lose the final in Hilton Head to Martina, but won the Italian Open over Kerber, Schivoni, Osmer Dupont, Lenglen, and Everett. Austria, she beats Panetta, Bianca, Round, Clijsters, and Sharapova for her second title. She got to the finals in Long Island, lost to Chris Everett. She lost shockingly to Robin Ebbern in the first round of the U.S. Open, and then Gussie Moran she beat.
Quiet, please. Williams to serve.
This is
First
American
game.
tournament, and Venus will
Play.
beat Steffi. We'll see.
Out. Love, 15.
100 is a 100. In.
Game and first
Got it.
set. Williams.
So Venus wins
6
the
games
first
to
set.
3.
6-3. This could be big. This could be big. Chip in charge.
Out.
Brutal.
Love, 15.
She tried to chip it over Venus's head. Well,
Deuce.
35. Deuce.
Out.
Nope.
Advantage. Graf. Out. Game. Graf.
But Venus
Williams
can win the
leads
match
5
on
games
her
to 4.
serve.
Second set.
What do we got for time? Oh, 8 minutes. We have plenty of time. Gonna try the chip in charge. Lands it. 84.
Out.
Out.
15. Love.
I like this touch shot. She got to it.
Out.
30 love.
30. Love.
I think Venus is gonna win this thing. Go spectate.
Out.
Why not?
30. 15. $40, 15. Out. 40, 30. Game, set, and match. Williams. 2 sets to love. 6-3. 6-4.
So Venus shocks Steffi to move on, and she will face Maddie Keys. So we will have a unseeded player in the semifinals, Keys or Williams. We are going to simulate Celis versus Marble, and Celis fell 7-6-6-1 to Alice Marble. So the right side, Keys, Venus, Marble, and Hingis. One of those four will be moving on and being unseeded. The only seeded player left is actually Margaret Smith Court. Every seeded player is gone. Wills Moody fell, Billie Jean fell, Steffi fell, Monica fell. Margaret Smith Court's the only seed left, and Maria Bueno ranked number 9 in the rankings, but didn't get a top 8 seed, despite 2 people above her being not playing. Everett and Navratilova is looking for revenge on Margaret Smith Court. They have met once, and that was in Hilton Head. MSC quarterfinal loss in Orlando, the Haneen. Quarters in Amelia to Clijsters. Quarters in San Diego, the Connolly. Quarters in Lugano, losing Chambers. Semis in Antwerp, losing the Betts. Quarters in Wimbledon, after beating Reynolds, Bensich, and Brow, she lost to Martina. She got to the finals in Los Angeles, beating Billie Jean, Venus, Brow, and Sloan, but lost to Navratilova. Semis in T-Dot, losing to Davenport. Semis in Houston, losing to Brow. Semis in Long Island, losing to Everett. Quarterfinals in New York, beating Cody Kirsch, Alfina, and round, but lost to Gulagon, and beat Tracy Austin just to get this far. Bueno, 21-20. She's had some disappointments. That's why they didn't really seed her. Quarterfinals in Barcelona, losing Langlois. Quarters at the French Open after being Sloan, Brow, and Wills Moody. She got taken out by Everett, who knew. Quarters in Birmingham, she lost to Navratilova, lost to Martina. Quarters in Toronto, she lost to Davenport. Semis in Houston, finally getting to the semifinals, but lost to Billie Jean. That's it. She lost to Burdens at New York, and then lost to Pauline beat Pauline Betts.
Quiet, please. Smith Court
Smith
to
Court
serve.
knows that
First
basically
game.
all the seats are
Play.
falling down, especially with no Martina or Everett. So who's going to take advantage of this?
15 love.
Anyone could. Anyone could.
Game and
Well,
first
Smith
set.
Court.
Smith Court.
Could take
6
advantage and
games to
finally
3.
win a tournament. I don't know how many people, how many of the 8 have won the
15
tournament.
love.
I think only 2.
Game, set, and
Oh,
match.
Smith
Smith
Court says
Court.
upset this.
2 sets to love.
And Bueno
6-3.
falls. 6-3-7-5.
7-5.
So Smith Court gets all the seeds. So 4 seeds fell, and none to a fellow seed. Wills Moody, Billie Jean, Grav, and Salas all lost to unseeded players. So the final 8, you got Smith Court versus Mallory, Cena versus Brawl, Keys versus Venus, and Marble versus Hingis. I don't think any of these girls have won a title. Not even Margaret Smith Court. I think it's going to be a first-time winner. Yeah, it's going to be a first-time winner. I don't recall any of these girls winning any tournaments whatsoever. I don't remember writing them down. I think Hingis, right? No. I think Hingis has won a title. Hasn't Hingis won a title, Jeff? Oh, no, she has won a title. You are correct. Hingis won at Barcelona. Hingis is the only one of the 8 to win a title. If Hingis loses to Marble, for example, it's going to be someone popping their their Grand Ladies cherry and getting in. Although it would cost them the next week. They would be out for sure. They get a title, and that works out for the championships. All right, we go from one gender to the other. We go to the boys in Bristol. 1 week for Wimbledon, which of course starts Monday. There are 4 unseeded players, but they all play unseeded. So we are going to start with Ivan Lendl versus Tim Henman. Technically, no, we shouldn't. Okay, we're going to start with Ken Rosewall, René Lacoste. Henman will go second last because of the English thing. So Rosewall and Lacoste will go toe-to-toe. Lacoste has won 2 Grandman battles. Rosewall has yet to put one down. He lost to Lacoste, and we do have a 30-minute time limit. Lost in Bari. He got to the quarters of Milan, losing the Sheriff, Rosewall. Got to the finals of the Italian Open, 64 people straight match play. He beat Wawrinka, Sheriff, Ili, Wienlander, and Nishikori, but lost to Grosjean in the final. It's like, how the hell do I lose to a guy ranked 63rd? And then Madrid, he got to the semis before Borg got him. French Open, he lost in round 16 to Don Bunch. And he beat Tony Trebert first round here. Lacoste. He's won 2 titles. He's won 2 events. The first one was Las Vegas, week 12, beating Medvedev, Emerson, Nastase, Team, Federer, and Budge. Straight match play homes. And then in Madrid, he beat Novak, Agassi, Teams, Riggs, and Borg. Not an easy task getting rid of Djokovic and Borg. And Nadal wasn't there because Nadal had that long winning streak. French Open, he lost the second round to round 32 to Wielander. He beat an Albanian. You got this far.
Quiet, please. Rosewall to serve.
Rosewall should be able
First
to beat
game.
Lacoste.
Play.
We shall see.
Out.
Nice.
30-40.
Let's do it again. Oof.
Juice.
183. Yeah, these guys really going to enjoy Wimbledon.
Advantage. Lacoste.
Gotta be simpler.
Deuce.
Denmark.
Advantage. Lacoste. Deuce. Advantage. Lacoste.
Remember, no Nadal, no Sampras for this tournament. Nadal still got that long streak to sit out in
Game.
Sampras.
Lacoste. 5 games all. First
Won
set.
last week. So first tournament. Sorry, second tournament. 5-5. Got a chip in charge. Might work. Now lob time. 0-3. That's gonna be good with lob. Oh yeah.
Love 15.
That's gonna be good lob. Get it close.
Game and first set.
No one in
Lacoste.
the tiebreak.
7 games to 6.
Well, Rosewell's losing his touch. We're gonna autoplay. We kind of have to go quickly.
Out.
So worked.
40-30.
30-30. Got it.
Game and second set. Rosewall. 7 games to 5.
These two are
One
gonna
set
battle
all.
tooth and nail till it frickin' hurts your enamel. Haha.
6-2. Rosewall.
He's got a long ways to go.
6-3. Rosewall.
It's over.
Game, set and match. Rosewall. 2 sets to 1.
Lacoste.
6-7. 7-5.
6-7.
7-6.
2.5 hours. Rosewell takes down Lacoste. We don't know who he faces yet. Now we go with another unseeded matchup. Bill Tilden versus Pancho Gonzalez, number 6 versus number 10. Both these guys have won a tournament. I think Tilden was the first ever winner. He was. He won in Philly over Nastase, Agassi, McEnroe, Lever, and Sampras. Lever was number 4. Wow. After that, quarters in La Quinta, Houston, semis in Nice, losing the Nishikori-san. Grand Slam, he lost to Sharav in 5 tough sets. He beat Johnny Newcomb to get this far. Pancho? He's won a title despite his below 500 mark. He won at Delray Beach week 3, beating Trebert, Ellsworth, Edberg, Djokovic, and Sampras. After that, he's never been to a quarterfinal. No, he never got to a quarterfinal after this. In Bristol, he beat Renshaw.
Quiet, please. Tilden to serve.
Pancho would
First
love
game.
to win. Because
Play.
ever since his win, he's never even sniffed a quarterfinal. At least Tilden has. Approach the bench. Got it.
15. Love.
You got it, Jeffer.
Out. Out. Game and first set. Tilden.
6-4
6
Tilden.
games to 4.
Pancho does have a ticking time. That is funny how they said it.
Out.
Tilden's going to argue the call. Because why not? Ooh. Got it.
6-5.
Tilden
Tilden.
does have a point on his racket. Win.
6 all.
Tilden must be arguing. Should have argued.
7-6. Tilden.
Well, Tilden's got a fight. Nope.
7 all.
Ooh,
8-7
224.
Gonzalez.
That's a hard one. 220. Anything over 200.
Out.
Out.
8-all.
Out.
9-8.
9-8 Tilden.
Out.
There you go.
Game, set and match Tilden. 2
Tilden
sets
with the
to
big
love.
win over Poncho.
6-4. 7-6.
Poncho must be fuming because he, ever since week 3, he can't even make a quarterfinal. So Tilden will hold on. It will be Don Budge versus John Isner next. Isner does have a win over Budge. And I don't think it was for the title that Isner won. Budge is 30-20. Quarters in Philly losing to Sampras. Well, actually, when did he lose to Mr. Isner? He lost to Mr. Isner in Nice in the first round. Okay. Got to the finals in La Quinta losing to Sampras after beating Del Potro, Mac, Emerson, and Rafa. Same as in Monte Carlo losing to Laver. Got to the finals in 6-4 men Las Vegas beating Perry, Vines, Lendo, Nishikori, and Laver. When you beat Laver, you should be able to win. But Lacosta's Semis in Long Island losing to Roger. Semis in French Open beating Moya, Santana, Rosewell, and even Laver in 4 sets, but lost to Zverev. He had a tough time with Moya and Rosewell in 5 sets. Semis in London at the London Championships losing to Sampras after beating Wawrinka, Robredo, Murray, and Borg. And beat Robredo just to get this far. John Isner, a title under his belt, which is pretty nice. And that was Rotterdam, week 7, beating Del Potro, Coric, Rafa, Federer, and Murray. I mean, he beat 3/4 of the big 4. Quarters in Nice, lost to Tilden. Quarters in London, losing to Filas. He beat Grosjean just to get this far.
Quiet please. Budge to serve.
Budge
First
isn't going to
game.
budge, baby.
Play.
I say it's
15 love.
200 kilometers per hour, excuse me. We're at the 22-minute mark.
Game and first set.
And
Budge.
Budge wins the first set.
7 games to 5.
Oh, you were going to make me say that number.
Out.
I can't say
15
that
love.
number because 7-5 is definitely not that number.
Out.
Game, set and match.
Don Budge moves on to the
2
quarters.
sets to
The
love.
Wimbledon warm-up.
7-5. 6-3.
So Budge wins. He ain't budging. And now we do see Roddick versus Connors. They're going to put them next. Roddick is 8 matches below 500. Connors is just above 500. Roddick, 9-17. 2 wins in Philly. And that's the only tournament he's won 2 times, except for this week. He had to go through qualifying and beat Medvedev before he beat Agassi. So will this be his first tournament he wins 3 matches? He'll face Jimmy Connors, who lost the finals in Memphis to Laver after beating Fines, Poncho, Lendo, and Emerson to get this far. Semis in Delray Beach losing to Sampras. Quarterfinals of the French Open beat McGregor, Nalbandian, and Federer, which was shocking. He lost to Zverev. And he beat Cochet just to get this far.
Quiet please. Roddick to serve.
Roddick
First game.
Get revenge
Play.
versus ace hitter. Poof.
15
230.
love.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Why is he not high? He
Game
won
and
the
first
set,
set.
6-1.
Roddick.
Well,
6 games to 1.
223. I wonder how many aces he has.
Out.
Connors is not an ace machine, I think. Fast pace action.
Game and second
Connors wins
set.
the second
Connors.
set. 7-2.
7 games to
Tiebreak.
6. 1 set all.
I know he was going for the long serve.
Out.
Gotta go quickly. Get it.
40-15.
But it's
Out.
only inevitable. Got it.
Game, set and match.
Roddick thought he was
Connors.
going to win.
2 sets to
It
1.
was like Roddick's
1-6.
like, yes, I'm going to the quarterfinals.
7-6.
Why not, says Connors.
6-4.
So Connors will face Budge. That is a good quarterfinal. It's a good man. Novak, the 5 seed, taking on Bobby Riggs, who's 2 matches above 500 overall. Novak's plus 21. We're at 25 minutes. Gotta go quickly, kind of. So Riggs versus Djokovic, who's yet to beat Djokovic. He only faced him once. And that was in Vegas in round 16. Viva Las Vegas. Go to the semis. His first quarterfinal in Germany, beating Sheriff and Von Krom, getting lots of boos. Then beat Gaudio, JC Ferrero, and then lost to Lando in the semis. Semis in Madrid, losing to Lacoste. He lost quickly in the French Open to Marty Mulligan. And then he beat Sheriff and McEnroe just to get this far. 2 top 20 guys. And now Novak. Novak, toughest a quarter. Semifinals in Philly, losing to Sampras. Semis in Delray, losing to Pancho. Semis in Houston, losing to Federer. Semis in Milan, losing to Rafa. Lots of quarters. Got to the final in Florence, beating Pancho, Anderson, Federer, and Ferrero, but fell to Zverev in 4 sets. Got to the finals of the London Championships. Well, after the French Open losing to JC Ferrero, he beat Pancho, Cochet, Pancho Gonzalez, so 2 Panchos, Newcomb and Phyllis, but Sampras ruined him. He got to the semis in Bologna, losing to Rafa, and he beat Edberg.
Quiet, please. Riggs
But some
to
say
serve.
Riggs might win.
First
He does
game.
have a temper to him.
Play.
Yeah, we're gonna probably just do the thing here. Touch. DC. 63. Novak's like, fuck
Out.
that.
15. Love.
No, sir. Game's up.
Game and first set.
First got to
Djokovic.
Novak. 6-4.
6 games to 4.
Without Rafa or Sampras around, he should be okay.
Out. Out.
Double out.
Deuce.
And he had the match on his racket. Got it.
Advantage. Djokovic.
Game's up.
Game, set,
So
and
Novak
match.
says,
Djokovic.
sorry, Riggs.
2
Not this
sets to
time.
love.
6-4, 6-4.
6-4. 6-4.
So big win for Novak, and now he will have to wait. Is it Laver or is it Nishikori? Laver has 3 tour wins to his belt. Nishikori only has 1. Laver, first tournament win was Memphis Week 2. After losing the semis to Tilden, he beat Murray, Lacoste, Agassi, Sampras, and Connors to move on. And then in Brussels, he beat Cochet, Nishikori, Cilic, Borg, and Edberg. He was down 2-0 to Edberg, but pulled it off. Got to the finals his first tournament back after beating Bautista, Agut, Lacoste, Mac, and Budge, but lost to Rafa. Of course, it's Rafa. He lost. Yeah. And then in Hamburg, he beat Cilic, Nabasnian, Nastasi, Borg, and Lendl. He got to the quarters in French Open, beating Hode, Cilic, and Davydenko. He had a tough time with matches. Hode actually was up 2-0 on him in sets. And then Cilic, he was down 2-1 sets. He managed to win. He swept Davydenko, but Don Budge says, screw you. He beat Landon Hewitt to get this far, Laver. Nishikori's son lost to Laver in Brussels. His tournament win was in Nice, beating Novak, Murray, Connors, Tilden, and Nastasi. He was down 2 sets to the end. That was the common theme. That's the same as in Rome, losing to Roswell. And beat Kevin Anderson.
Quiet, please. Nishikori to serve. First game. Play.
That's what they say.
Game and first set. Laver.
6-2.
6 games to 2.
Yeah, that's the only score was 6-2, and then you hear a finger snap. Kind of wrong on so many levels.
Game, set, and match.
Right,
Laver.
times Nishikori home,
2
6-2,
sets to
6-2.
love. 6-2. 6-2.
Yeah, you see no finger snaps. Laver wins, he'll face Djokovic. So the left side of the bracket has Laver, Djokovic, Budge, and Connors. 1-3-5-8. So Ivan Lendl against Tim Henman, 13 versus 58. Laver beat Lendl beat Henman in Las Vegas. He has no titles to his name. Got a lot of quarterfinals. Got to the final in Germany, beating Laver, Wielander, Sampras, Djokovic, and Riggs, but Laver beat him in 3 straight. After that, not much. He's beaten Emerson. Edmund, 2-6. He lost in Monte Carlo to Vilas. He lost in Las Vegas to Lendl. He lost in Hamburg to Nastasi. He lost in Rome to Zverev. He lost the French Open to William Renshaw, his fellow Englishman. He lost in London to Fines. And then in Bristol, he beat Fields and Federer. to get this far. Wow, when you beat Federer, you should be okay.
Quiet, please. Lendl to
But
serve.
Lendl says
First
there's
game.
no hometown
Play.
cooking, despite both volatile.
Game and first
But
set.
Henman wins
Henman.
first set, 6-4.
6 games to 4.
This could be big.
Out.
Game and second set.
7-5.
Lendl. 7 games to 5. 1 set all.
1-1 tie.
Deuce.
Oh,
Out.
oh, I thought he won the match. No, he didn't.
Advantage. Lendl.
Lendl
Out.
match. Henman better be careful. Yes, and it worked.
Deuce.
Ooh.
Advantage. Lendl.
Lendl,
Out.
third time's a charm. Nope.
Deuce.
Henman is not so fast, buddy. No. No.
Advantage. Lendl.
Fourth time? No.
Deuce. Advantage. Henman.
There you go.
Game.
Henman's
Henman.
like, damn it.
5
I had
games
this
all.
match
Final
in my
set.
paws. No, you didn't. 191.
Out.
15. Love.
There's 4 down, Jeffrey. Got
Game,
it.
set, and match.
It's over.
Henman.
Henman takes down Lendl.
2 sets to 1.
6-4, 5-7,
6-4.
7-6.
5-7. 7-6.
Big win for Henman. Big win for England. He will face Rosewall in the quarterfinals. That should be big. And now William Renshaw will face Borg. He has yet to beat Borg. He's 5-7. William Renshaw is. He won twice in Delray Beach over Newcomb and even shot Federer, and then lost to Edberg in the round of 16. Lots of L's. He beat Tim Henman in 5 sets in the French Open, but lost to Nishikori quickly. 2 wins in Bristol, beating Bautista Agut and Andy Murray. Just to get this far. Borg, 39-20. Lost the finals to Federer. Semis lost to Laver in the Brussels. Lost the semis in Bari to Rafa. Lost the semis in Hamburg to Laver. Got to the finals in Madrid, beating Wielander, Isner, Murray, and Rosewell, but Lacoste beat him. Yeah, you got to the finals in Houston, beating Courier, Sheriff, Laver, and McEnroe. Yeah, we beat Laver, should be okay. Semi-finals in France, being Dom, Grosjean, Emerson, and Traber, but Rafa screwed him over. He had a couple of tough matches, including being up 2-0 to Grosjean and almost choking. Quarters in London to Budge, quarters in Bologna last week to Team, he lost, and then beat Del Potro.
Quiet, please. Borg
But Borg
to serve.
says, you know,
First game.
England can't have 2
Play.
quarterfinalists.
Out.
6-4. Borg. Game and
Borg
first
wins
set.
first set.
Borg. 7 games to 6. Game, set, and
Renshaw
match. Borg.
compared
2 sets to love.
Borg.
7-6. 6-4.
Big win for Borg. He'll now face Bill Tilden. So basically, the quarterfinals are almost all set in stone with quarterfinalists. The only seed missing is the 2 seed, and that is Roger Federer losing to Henman. Every other seed has qualified to the quarterfinals. 1 versus 5, 3 versus 8, 6 versus 4. Rosewell's the 7 seed. Henman could take down Rosewell. I'm gonna practically say that I might say Connors. I think for the seeded matchups, I think Connors has the better chance for the upset on Budge. Well, Laver, I think, should win. Borg should win, and Henman might actually shock Rosewell. You have 2 Aussies, 3 Americans, a Serb, a Swede, and a British man. So it should be interesting tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.